Hey, why am I reading this? Because it was a very, very interesting last couple of days. Especially this last tribal council. We finally got my mission done. One of my missions. Got Santos out. Thank you. But what I'm doing right now is just trying to figure out exactly. As a therapist, I diagnose people. And Santos, my dear, I'm concerned. But I cannot find an appropriate diagnosis for him because in the DSM-5, rat, mole, or snake are not listed as a diagnosis. I might need to create one for you. And also, when he left, when we voted him out, best moment ever so far. He said to refer him as Mickey Mouse. Please, please leave Mickey Mouse alone. What did he do to you? He's a sweet, cute little mouse, not a rat like you.
Everybody, it is your boy Cameron here, and what an eventful tribal council it was yesterday. And not really the tribal council was eventful, it was the aftermath of it. So Wendy came to me saying that she wants to be voted out. Said a couple choice words to me that kind of I took personal, but you know what? At some point in this game, people are going to take your moves personal, and I have to be okay with the moves I have to make in order to get to the end of this game, right? So for me, I feel like getting Santos out last night was a key part. And now I'm in the stage of Wendy's probably going to go home tonight, or Channy, one or the other. I would love to see Channy get out first, but I'd be okay with Wendy too. But my gameplay moving forward here is going to be simple. I'm going to talk to Belinda and see. It's all about patience, everybody. See if Belinda and Tovar want to make maybe a final three or just a three-person chat, because Ty and Guillermo, if they get to the end, they're going to win. And I think I can talk to Tovar today and say, look, if you want any chance of winning this game, we can't have Guillermo and Ty in the finale with us, because they're going to drag us as a goat. And Jose being on their side is going to be really difficult as well. So tomorrow's tribal might be interesting, because I'm going to try to see if we can maybe get Jose out and then maybe target Ty and Guillermo next, leaving Channy or Wendy with Belinda. So, right now, I can't be letting them have absolute power in this game. And right now, at this tribal, if Tovar still wants to work with them, then I can put a rock draw in and have it be tied. I don't want to do that. I'd rather have it be a clean slate and me not against everybody. But just, I'm still working in this game no matter what people say about me. I'm going to try my best to get there.
Welcome, everybody, to the Sahara Festival. Lots of people partying, lots of people just going in, just having themselves a fun time. But also, the festival is a perfect opportunity to buy yourself some lovely treasures along the way. So, each of you has been giving a currency of diamonds and pieces of gold, all an equivalent of around $500. So the way this is going to work is that I'm going to show you a series of items, and you will be bidding in increments of $10. And keep in mind, you cannot share money, you cannot share items until the end, until the auction is over. When the auction is over, it will end at any point in this game. So just make sure you bid on it. Hope you better not come up empty-handed by the end of it. Lastly, if you have chaos coins, you could spend it for extra money in this auction. In this case, a lot of you guys did.
So Jose has $530 to spend. Wendy has $570. Ty has $570. Cam has $580. Tavar actually got 10 more for getting the coin today, so he has $620. Belinda has $630. Jenny has 640, and Guillermo has 730.
There you go. All right. Shall we get going with the festival? All right, let it go. First item will remain covered.
10.
10 for Jose.
20.
Oh, no one else is bidding?
20.
Where's the item?
It
It's
says
being
covered.
I said covered.
I have 20. I have
20
20.
for Ty.
30.
30 for Jose.
40,
40 for Shani.
50.
50 for Jose.
60,
60 Shani.
70.
70 Jose.
80,
80 Shani.
90.
90 Jose.
100,
$100 to Shani.
110.
110 Jose.
I'm good.
110 for Jose. Going once. Going
150.
twice. Wendy jumps to 150.
200.
Who called 200 there?
That was Tavar.
Tavar called 200 out of the gate. Out of nowhere. $200 to Tavar. Going once.
250.
250 for Wendy. Wow. $250 to Wendy.
260.
60 Tavar.
270.
270 Wendy.
300.
$300 to Jose. Everybody going high on this item. And nobody knows what it is.
To date with me.
Spoilers.
I don't know.
Anthony.
This is just funny.
$300 to Anthony. Sorry, $300 to Jose.
Guess I'm buying shit now too.
$300 to Jose. Going once.
320.
320 Wendy. 320 Wendy. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Wendy. Alright, so Wendy, here's what you got. A tall glass of coconut water. That is rare in the desert for this case. So there you go. Here's some water for you. You will get something in your confessional as well, so staying tight for that. Alright, next item. This is a little unfortunate because it's melted, but some ice cream.
Ooh, 50.
50 for Jose. He wants the ice cream.
I love ice cream.
What kind of ice cream is that?
I'm lactose intolerant. I can't get them.
Cookie dough ice cream.
Oh, 100.
100 to top.
120.
120 to Jose. $120 to Jose. Going once.
130.
I heard Wendy louder. 130 to Wendy.
140.
140 to Jose.
Heard that.
140 to Jose.
150.
150 to Wendy.
200.
$200 to Jose. $200 to Jose. Going once. Going twice.
250.
250 Wendy at the last second. I don't know if Wendy is just trying to buy out all her money as best she can, but it seems pretty convenient. 250 to Wendy.
260.
260 to Jose. 260 to
I wanted to
Jose.
go shopping.
This was our goal in life, Wendy. Yes. Shopping spree at the Sahara.
60 to Jose is the last bid. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Jose for some ice cream for you. Here you go, my good sir.
Okay, ice cream.
Okay.
Jose,
Next
you
item.
have, Jose has $270 and Wendy has 250.
Okay. Next item will remain covered. Start the bid.
20.
20 to tie.
40.
40 to Shanny.
50.
50 to tie.
300.
300 to Tafar. Holy shit.
That's a little
320.
too rich for me.
350.
320 to tie. 350 to Tafar. Is that what you said? Okay, 350 to Tafar. 350 to Tafar. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Tafar for $350. So, the item that you just bought, congratulations. You just bought yourself out of the auction. You must leave the Zoom call at any money you have in your possession. You can feel free to take back with you, but it cannot be used at the festival. So you've been kicked out of the festival. Goodbye.
Sorry, Tar.
Your mic is muted. Oh, he left. Okay.
No, I kicked him out. Anyway. So, moving on. Next item will remain covered as well.
10.
10 to tie.
20.
20 to Jose.
30.
30 to tie.
50.
50 to Shanny.
100.
60.
60 to tie. $100 to Jose.
110.
110 to tie.
120.
120 to Shanny.
130.
130 to tie.
150.
150 to Shanny.
160.
160 to tie. 160 to tie. Going once. Going twice.
250.
$250 to Wendy. Out of nowhere. Last second. $250 to Wendy.
I don't have that much money.
$250 to Wendy. Going once.
270.
Jose outbids Wendy. Going once. Going twice.
300.
$300 to Guillermo. $300 to Guillermo. The only people that can surpass Guillermo is either Belinda or Shanny or Cameron. Going once.
310.
Oh, Ty. Sorry, I forgot you. 310 to tie. 310 to tie.
Wendy, this is sad. We don't have enough money.
Going once. Going twice.
320.
320 to Guillermo. 320 to Guillermo. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Guillermo for $320. So the item you just got, congratulations. You may feel free to steal somebody of all of their money. And kick them out of the festival as well.
Wait, how much did he spend on it so I can keep track?
$320.
Okay.
So whatever money you take, you're also kicking out of their auction as well.
Can I know the amount of everybody right now?
Anthony, would you like to reveal that or no?
Yeah, I mean I can. So Jose has 270, Wendy has 250, Ty has 570, Cam has 580, Belinda has 630, and Shanny has 640. And you have 410.
Belinda. Okay. All $630 go straight to Guillermo, which means, sorry, Belinda, you're kicked out of the festival as well.
Guillermo now has 1040.
All right. Bye, Belinda.
Oh my god, this is awful. It's the worst freaking auction I've ever been at.
All right. Next item will be. Here's a better one. Lasagna and garlic bread.
100.
$100 goes in.
250.
Wendy jumping out of the gate, 250. Everything she
260.
has.
Shanny, I think that's 260.
260.
270.
Oh, Jose.
280.
All right. Jose ups his own bid to 270, and then Ty throws in 280.
300.
$300 to Shanny.
310.
310 to Ty.
330.
330 to Shanny. $330 to Shanny. Going once. Going twice.
350.
Oh, Guillermo beat me. He
I
said 350.
340. Guillermo 350. Last second. Going once.
370.
370 to Shanny. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Shanny for lasagna and garlic bread. Also, it comes with something else. You also gained an advantage that Santos got voted out in his pocket, also known as the heart of the month. Congrats.
Oh, shit. Cool.
Oh,
So, moving on.
awesome.
Next item
My God.
is cookies and milk.
20.
$20 to Jose.
50.
50 to
50.
Ty.
100.
100 to Cameron.
140.
250.
Wendy, jumping out of the gate, all of her money again. 250.
270.
300.
Jose jumping out of the gate. 270.
300.
This is the running joke, Wendy. Oh my god.
300.
$300 to Ty.
Cookies
$300.
and milk are life.
Yeah.
$300 to Ty. Going
You said
once.
chocolate chip?
Yes, sir.
Stay off my chocolate chip. Get off my chocolate chip cookies.
Look how nice they look.
Stay away.
Are they homemade?
Oh my- they do look homemade. I bet your mom made them, didn't she?
I don't trust it. I'm just saying. They look too good.
$300 to Ty. I'm counting down. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Ty for cookies and milk.
Nobody
There you
I
go.
comes
love cookies and milk.
her.
All right.
And milk.
All right, next item. The Ancient Idol. Start the bid.
270 and
70 to Jose.
hit me.
$70 to Jose. No one else is bidding on the Ancient Idol? Interesting.
He already bid 270. No, he said 270. Jose, you said 270, right?
I said 70.
Oh.
Oh, $70 to Jose. Sorry. I thought you were
100.
$100 to Ty.
110.
250.
Oh my God.
250.
Okay, now 270.
Jose now 270.
I mean, you might as well just go ahead and start before 250.
Here's $70 to Jose. Going once.
300.
$300 to Cameron.
Ooh, Cam, jumping out.
$300 to Cameron. Going once. Going twice. Sold to Cameron for $300 for the Ancient Idol. Here, hang tight though. This Ancient Idol is not going to be going towards you. You're going to give this Ancient Idol to someone else in this game.
What?
So, by the time the auction is over, you have to announce in your confessional when you're going to hand that, who you're going to hand that Ancient Idol to. Next item. A big bowl of French fries.
Oh my
200.
gosh.
Hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done. And individual immunity.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm
So
out.
you get to snack on something while you're sitting at Tribal.
You're fine. 200, but someone's gonna outbid me.
Jose,
270.
$200.
270.
Hi, 270. Outsmarting Jose.
400.
400 to Guillermo. $400 to Guillermo.
I don't think anybody can beat that. Cause you can't put your money together, can you?
Nope.
No.
So
Yeah, so nobody can beat 400.
I still gotta count it down. Going once. Going twice. So to Guillermo for some French fries and his second individual immunity. Congrats.
Good job. Congrats.
Good job.
Does that have cheese? Those French fries?
Are you kidding me right now? Why are you so picky?
I like chili cheese fries.
All right, that concludes the Sahara Festival. I hope you got what you bargained for. Grab your stuff, head back. See you guys tomorrow for Tribal.
So we had the auction last night. It was really fun. I had a blast. Like I was all alive and living for it. I think it's the most fun I've had in this game so far. The one thing that really struck me, and I think Guillermo made a mistake, was taking Belinda's money. I feel like he should have taken either Wendy's or even mine, because we had already had we already bought items. She had all her money. So by doing so, number one, it pisses Belinda off. To say Belinda's out, like that's, I think what Guillermo's downfall in some sort of way is, I don't know, I don't think he's managing the jury very well. You have Kristen, who's really upset at him. Amy, who, I mean, I don't know what Amy's thoughts on Guillermo really are, but they're not, I'm not sure they're pretty amazing. Then you have Santos, who's probably pissed at Guillermo. And then Amy, Belinda, if she ends up going soon, she's going to be mad at Guillermo as well, because it makes no sense to target her. She's not someone who is a really big threat right now. You know, and I had a conversation with Belinda, I think 2 days ago, and she was saying to me very open and honest, like, she's not used to being on the wrong side of the votes. She's usually on the right side. So I think she's fighting as well. And maybe that's why Guillermo is like, I don't want to give her a chance. It just threw me off a little. Yeah, it is going to be about, the four of them, Tobar, Guillermo, Ty, and Cameron to stick together, because I have safety without power. And while I don't really need it, just for the sake of it, I don't really need it, because I think we're on the right side of the votes. Just for the sake of drama, I am using it, so I'll be like, peace out, y'all. Have fun. But, so I have that, and then I have the sit out next challenge, which I'm using on Guillermo, because, honey, I love you, but someone else has to win. So I already know I'm using it next round on Guillermo, like, there's no question in my mind about it. And then I have the extra vote, which is also what can be used until Final 7. So I think I'm pretty locked down for Final 6. I know I'm jumping ahead of myself, but based on like the group that I am with right now, I feel I have a pretty good shot of making it further. Obviously, my fear to me is to make it to making it to the end. Because while I feel I've made good social connections to a certain degree, and to a certain extent, strategy-wise, it's been a little weak, because it's, I'm not the kind of player that talks strategy to you. I will be the kind of player that, has you talk strategy to me, and I'll be listening and be like, yeah, I completely agree. I totally get it. Absolutely. Yeah. So, and you will have my back, but I'm not going to share much with you. I'm very guarded with the information that I share, unless I really, really trust you, which is like, for example, Guillermo, and to a degree, Belinda, which is why I want to keep Belinda in the game, because even though she's on the wrong side, she's someone that I could possibly bring with, whoever, and just like say maybe Tobar, and make a power block there. It's all a big question. I still am checking my options. I'm going to talk to the crew, to the Real T crew, later on today and see where their heads are at. But yeah, I think that's the update for today. Well, for right now.
So the most important thing to me is my game, and how can my game, how can I move farther to the end goal of going to the end, right? Because I can't guarantee winning anything, but I won't win if I don't get to the final two. And that's the way I'm playing right now, right?
Right,
And from my vantage point, if I keep voting the way I do, because I think I'm okay for one more tribal, and voting G out would not help my game at all. I think it would hurt more last night. And now we're moving into Jose, Ty, Guillermo, Tovar, and I, we're all quote unquote tight with bunny ears, right? So it's all good and fun, and nobody wants to talk about what happens when it goes down to the final four. So I've been asking around, and I just need to reassure what I'm thinking, which everybody knows it, that they're using me. And right now, how it's sitting is Guillermo wants Tovar at the end with him, and Ty wants Tovar at the end. So that leaves me out. And for my game, keeping Santos was more of a liability last night if I were to keep him, in my opinion. I think he would have been a liability for me.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but Ty and Shanny were talking yesterday.
Yep.
Now, here's the thing. I never talk to Ty. Like, we don't talk at all. But apparently, Ty and Shanny have started talking now. And Ty kept telling Shanny that she was the vote and she needed to play her idol. My thought was that they were going to paragraph that Guillermo has the paragraph and he was going to steal her idol. So we were like, you're not getting votes. Don't waste your idol, Jeannie. Why would she tell you it was you if it was you? Like, it made no sense. I don't know. I just don't get it.
You know why? Because
I don't get this blatantly lying.
Because they are sitting in a position where they can really do whatever they want right now.
Yeah, and I said that. I've said that in my voting confessionals. I've said it even to G. I've said, like, I feel like my votes don't matter, Cam. I don't even matter in this game. Like, I'm the scum that grows on the bottom of the pond scum. Like, and I'm not used to being that much at a bottom, and it's difficult for me because I don't like that feeling that I don't matter, like my opinion don't. But I also know that I trust you 100%.
Right.
And I just think that we have to be smart, because if we don't do something, Kim, they're going to get us before we make our move.
And that's why this is why I wanted to talk to you today, because right now, how it's sitting, it has been 3 or 4 days since I've talked to Tovar, other than because I'm trying to get him to talk before I talk to you today to see if it was even a possibility. Because right now, how it's sitting is, I don't know where Tovar's on this whole 4-person finale. Where Jose, all I got to do to get Jose to help us out is just show him that, look, Ty made this 4-person final four, and you're not a part of it. And I think that would help him get enough motivation to vote with us.
And I do talk to Jose a little bit, but I have not started this year on the bottom. But he's got to know it, Cam. He's got to know that he's got a long time. And if they made a Final Four chat, another one, and put him in, then still he needs to know that they made another one.
Oh, hold up. So she has an idol.
Sammy does.
So this could be a good opportunity to not cause any rift-raft on my end with them, so it buys us a couple more days where if I can get votes on Channy, and you convince her to play her idol tonight, then maybe we can get rid of Ty or G, which are the main threats in this game, and then we'll be sitting in a better position, because with having 2 big threats like G and Ty working together, it's really, really hard because everybody likes them. But if we can somehow, I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay, so here's the thing. If Shanny plays an idol, what is Ty going to do? Or what is G going to do? Are they going to play an idol? Or do they
So
think
Ty-
they're in? Or are
so-
they confident enough they're running this game and they wouldn't think they needed it?
They're confident enough they're running this game, and they're so confident where they don't ask for my opinion or Jose's opinion. They just tell us we're voting this person. So, and when yesterday before tribal, they had a Zoom meeting while I was driving, and they were telling me, you know, the vote's going to be on Santos tonight. And I said, well, is that a good game move? And G said that it doesn't matter if it's a good game move. I just need to do what he says. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
What?
Yes. So they're both very cocky, Ty and G. And the thing is at some point, both of them know that they cannot have the other one working together. But the problem is right now they know that they can't lose each other because they're so dominant in this game. They got so much pull in this game. And if we can somehow get rid of one of them tonight without them realizing that I'm behind it right now to buy us some more time, because the moment they realize I'm not with them, Belinda, it's going to be harder for the both of us to get farther in this game.
Okay, so I'm just thinking, but G is probably going to win immunity, and I base that on he's got 24 coins.
Right.
And it's an auction. So he's going to have more money. Shaney's got the next amount. I've got the next amount. I mean, we might be smart and snag something. But immunity is going to be really important this round. My fear, though, is if Shaney plays her idol, that it's going to automatically set them off that something's up.
Well, I mean,
unless they're telling her to play it, and if Ty's telling her to play it again, maybe.
So what I can do on my end, well, I mean, shoot, because it really comes down to this, is how close is Channy with Ty? Because if Channy tells Ty that the vote's not on her, it's on Jose, is she actually going to be able to fib like that? Or is she so close that she's going to be like, Ty, you better play your idol? Because if that's the case, the problem is I think we can get Tovar on our side, but I know we can get Jose on our side. So if we can't get one of the big names out, maybe we can get one of the sidekicks out. Now, me personally, I hate that idea of going after Jose or Tovar. I personally do not like that idea.
I don't like that either.
But I really do think that tonight, if Channy can play that idol correctly and send one of the other guys home, then we're going to be sitting at a good situation where they're going to realize that they're not invincible.
Okay, so you will know where the vote's going for
Correct.
sure.
Correct.
So we can play the idol for that person.
Yeah.
I think Shanny will let us. She offered yesterday. I think she'll let us play the idol for that person. Okay. And then me, Wendy, and Shanny vote for the person we want out.
Yeah.
But still, it still scares me. We're going to have to do a fake name, or G's going to think it's something. We're going to have to figure out who we vote so they don't know.
Right.
And you also have to think about idol nullifiers.
So I know, Ty doesn't have anything.
I thought she had an idol.
She had an idol nullifier, but she used that on John for that John vote, so I wouldn't go home.
Okay, so, Kim, who got the idol when we had the tribe swap, when Kristen got the second one?
Now, I don't know. To be completely honest with you, I don't know.
Somebody's got it.
Somebody does have them over there, yeah. So that's why if you can talk to Channy a little bit and feel how close she is to Ty, because it really comes down to, in order to play this successfully, we cannot let them, Ty, G, Tovar, or Jose, know who the actual vote's going to be on in case they do have an idol to play it on the fake person.
Tonight honestly might be insane, and I'm really actually hoping there's a bit of chaos because things have been kind of boring for the last couple of rounds. I mean, the votes have been interesting. Tribal Council's been explosive, but we all knew one of the 5 of us was going, and now it's down to 3, and I'm hoping things change a little bit from here.
Been voted out like Cameron, you know you're just a vote. You're nothing more than just a vote for Ty and G. And I know, I really know. And I just need to be patient and figure out when the best move for me to make a move was. And unfortunately tonight is going to be the big move. And this is the plan moving forward if it goes. Wendy gets an idol. Belinda gets an idol. Cancels the 2 votes out from our side. And in that way, Ty goes home tonight. Hopefully. Or it's Jose. I don't know. It depends what Belinda does. But I do know that moving forward here, that if this can be pulled off, this is going to be the best position in this game for me. Because I believe Tovar is on the same page with Belinda as I am, and we can easily make a final 3 right here. And this is the deal. I trust Tovar. I trust Belinda. And tonight's going to really show what's going to happen. Because even if this vote doesn't go to plan, and I'm still in it, Tovar's still in it, and Belinda's still in it, then us 3 can do some serious damage moving forward. So, fingers crossed in a couple hours that this goes according to plan. All I know is this is going to be the biggest move I have ever done in any of my game. And let's hope it pulls off and it's not a flop.
We'll now bring in the members of our jury. Kristen, Amy, who can't attend tonight, and Santos voted out at the last tribal council. Okay, so let's go over for today. Or sorry, I'll go over what happened last night, and then we will go into the vote. So first things first. So, Cameron, you guys last night went to the Sahara Festival, which in this case is the closest thing to the actual auction. What was your experience like at the festival?
Yeah, it was pretty interesting. You know, a lot of people had more coins than me, so it was kind of hard to snag things. But I think overall it was a pretty fun challenge.
And did you get anything good today?
From it, I got apparently I got an idol, but I couldn't give it to myself. I had to give it to somebody else. So.
So Wendy, the fact that Cameron bought an idol that could be given to somebody else, does that scare you a little bit?
No, I know I'm going tonight, so I'm not scared at all.
Wow, Ty. Wendy made it clear that she's the vote. Why do you think that's the case?
I mean, I think Belinda mentioned something at the last council about there being, you know, a big alliance, and that there were a few people that were not on that side of the alliance, and Wendy happens to be one of them that is not on that side of the alliance.
Belinda, I put you out front and center. What do you have to say to that?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I said it because it was true. I just think people need to look at where they fall in that. I have said from the beginning that numbers really don't matter when there's a lot of advantages and stuff. So we'll see how this plays out tonight.
Jose.
That's okay. I know where I'm voting, even if it's alone.
Wow. Jose. Okay, so Belinda brought up a good point that there's a lot of idols and advantages. It's still left to be used in this game. Do you believe that some might pop out tonight, or everyone's just waiting until the numbers get smaller and smaller until they are not usable anymore?
Well, there's factors to be considering for that. One is advantages have an expiration date. Depending on what that is, they could be played tonight, or the next round, or final 5 or 4, or whatever that is. Or if people are considering making a big move to build up their resume, then for sure we might see something. I think it all depends on like what people's individual perspective of the game has become, because there's 8 of us here, and it gets even more difficult to be in a voting block or in the majority or possibly just be the one going out.
Interesting. So, Tavar, Jose brought up a point factor about alliances and voting blocks. What do you believe it is the right to get yourself further in this game?
I mean, I'm going to bring up a very good point of what Belinda said, that tonight, a lot of people just have speculation that they don't want to be surried tonight. Because at the very beginning of the auction yesterday, you said you don't want to leave without anything. And I bought myself out of the auction. So like me and Belinda didn't even get to buy anything. So me and Belinda are kind of just like, let's see what happens. But either way, I've made peace with it, whatever happens. Yeah, so I think it's going to be switching. Like tonight will definitely change up the game, especially if it's one of the 5 who goes home. Because it's out there, the 5.
Right. So, Guillermo.
And I will say this, if I can I interrupt, Josh?
Go ahead.
Since Tavar brought that up, I got very upset about G voting me or picking me to go out of the auction because I didn't have the most coins. I had not bid against anyone. So I just felt like that whole thing spoke volumes of where I fall in the line. Like I feel like I'm the bottom of the pond scum. That's what I feel like here. Just waiting for my time to go cuddle up with Santos on jury. Get ready, Santos, I'm coming.
I'm going to be first, so he's mine first.
No, I don't take seconds. Thank you very much.
Okay, so Guillermo, put on blast by Belinda. So, yes, obviously, you bought 2 things at the auction. You managed to buy someone to steal all of their money and kick them out of the auction, which was Belinda, and you also got individual immunity. So how does it feel knowing you're guaranteed at least top 7?
It feels great because I know my name's out there. But in response to Belinda, she was one of the people who had the most money, but technically one of the reasons is because last round she voted for me. And one of the conversations that we had, she said that she would never ever vote for me, ever. And she did.
Oh
and
my gosh.
afterwards.
Whoa, hold it up. I never ever said I would never ever vote for you. I never told you that. Let's not make up lies here. I didn't tell you that, G.
But we had a conversation though.
I never promised you that, and you never promised me that, ever.
Okay, I don't think it was a promise. It was discussed.
I never made that. I never realized that was discussed. That we must have had 2 different conversations.
Well, that was my motive for taking her out, because after she voted for me, she reached out to me and apologized for voting for me.
Yeah, but I never made you a promise. Don't make up lies here. Let's be honest. Let's be real about what's really going on here.
Wow. Okay. Does anyone else want to say anything off their chest before we go to vote? Okay. I will prepare the voting booth. One at a time, I'll bring you guys into the voting booth where you will vote off the 11th person voted as survivor pandemic of the Sahara Desert and the 4th member of our jury. In this case, it is time to vote. Ty, you're the closest to my screen. You'll go first.
So I did buy something at the auction, and it got me I have to publicly announce who I'm voting for tonight. So Wendy is my vote for tonight.
Okay. Now, we'll go to the next person on my screen. So, Jose, you are up. Okay, so you have an extra vote that you would like to use either this tribal council or next tribal council. Do you choose to use it?
I'm using it this tribal council.
it was just some sketchy things going on today, and it really sucks.
I'm gonna miss the good mornings and the good nights, and really nice person, but
Not have a vote tonight, but I'm well, I've done you here just to pretend you're voting for right.
The water washed away my vote.
I'll go by the votes.
Hey, wait just a minute. Josh, can you wait just a minute?
Yeah.
Josh. Okay, hold on. I want to play it.
Okay, Belinda, post it in the main chat, please.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Josh,
Yes.
I'm not going to play mine because I am so ready to be done with these people.
Okay. The rules of Survivor State. If somebody plays a hidden immunity idol, any votes cast against that person will not count. The person with the next highest number of votes will be voted off. This is indeed a hidden immunity idol. I'm playing this. I'm guessing you're playing this for yourself, Belinda.
Yes, for myself.
Okay. Any vote cast towards Belinda will not count. Anything else? Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off will have to leave the tribal council area immediately. Alright, votes. First vote. Tied. One vote tied. Wendy. One vote tied, one vote Wendy. Tied. Two votes tied, one vote Wendy. Wendy. Two votes tied, two votes Wendy. Cameron. Two votes tied, two votes Wendy, one vote Cameron. Cameron. That's two votes tied, two votes Wendy, two votes Cameron. Cameron. That's three votes Cameron, two votes Wendy, two votes tied, one vote left. 11th person voted as Survivor Pandemic in the Sahara Desert, and the 4th member of our jury, Cameron. Cameron, that's 4. Tonight, that's enough. You have 30 seconds to say goodbye and end the report.
Good game, guys. Good game.
Bye, Cameron.
Bye. Pleasure playing with you guys.
Cameron? The tribe is
Hi, Cam.
Time for you to go. Well, I'd say with this vote, anything can happen in this game. Got the torches, head back to camp. Good night.
So, last night I didn't sleep hardly any because I was trying to figure out how to play this stupid idol. And then none of that mattered because as soon as they found out that Kim gave me the idol, they flipped on him. You know, I'm still here. I just have to figure out. I have to let them know. They have to know that they're playing for 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. I don't get it. Why not play to win? I need immunity. That's the only way I stay. I've got to win the next immunity.
No, I tried to get Cam to flip the round where it would have been 5 to 4. And he said, oh, I'm not on the bottom. I'm not going to flip. So he didn't, and that's fine. And then the very next round, he goes out. You know what? I can't make anybody listen to me. I'm frustrated. So, I'm just frustrated.
And that is why she needs to go. And that is why she's not a good player. And that is why she is Wendy girl. So I tried to have a Zoom call with her. Didn't go up because her internet is not good right now because of the storm. So we've been going back and forth with messages, and it's I'm trying to tell her I understand why you're frustrated. I understand where you're coming from, but also understand my point of view, which is I am playing the game. I'm just not very vocal about it. Number one. Number two. Yes, I am staying with this blog because I've seen what happens when people try to make a move in that specific alliance and don't do a very good job at it. Amy and Santos try to do it and they're out. Cameron tried to do it and he's out. And it's I do want to make a move, but right now it's not the right time, especially with someone like Wendy who's just lashing out at everyone. So, sorry. So, like, this vote is definitely for Wendy. She says she's not going to play her idol, which I don't even know if that's true. But she's fed up, she's tired, whatever, and she's made it very clear. And that's why the conversation's not going anywhere. It's just going to be back and forth and back and forth. And
All right. Welcome. Final 7. All right, guys, ready for today's immunity challenge? Okay. So, this immunity challenge is called hieroglyphics. Now, for those who know how to play categories, it should be simple. But for those who don't know how to play categories, I will give you guys a rundown on how this works with a little bit of a twist. So, I'm going to lay you down a series of questions, and I am going to tell you a letter. You can only give me your top 3 answers with this said letter. Your goal is to give me unique answers that matches the question without matching any other player in the game. If you manage to get a match from someone else, you don't get the point. Your goal is to try to max out as much points as you can. We're going to go into 7 rounds. Okay, so the maximum amount of points you can get is to 21. If we somehow get a tie between the highest amount, we'll throw in one more question until there's no more tiebreaker rounds. First person to have the highest score wins immunity, guaranteed a 1 in 6 shot of winning this game with a $200 prize. Loser, tribal council, or somebody will be the 12th person to vote out Survivor Pandemic in the Sahara Desert and the 5th member of our jury. Now, earlier today or yesterday, I asked you guys to bring in something to write on with a marker. I hope you guys got what you needed because we're going to get started shortly. All right, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so remember, try not to match your answers with somebody else, but they have to be related to the questions. Okay, so keep in mind, these are common things that most of you guys know because these questions are about you guys. So I hope you guys took your time and brushed up your knowledge on your fellow competitors because they're questions on you guys. So let's see how it works. First letter for the first round. Is C. Your first 7 questions, and your top answer has to start with the letter C. So, letter C with your top 7 answers, okay? And I'm going to mark down the words on what has been said and what has not been said, okay? So, we will start with Wendy.
Candy.
Tavar, show me your answer for the first question.
For the first one, I said crack. I don't know. I panicked. I don't know.
Okay, Tavar with crack.
Wow.
Shanny, what's your first word?
True Hollywood story over there.
My first one is comfort.
Comfort. Comfort, candy, crack, and comfort. Ty, what do you got?
I didn't have an answer.
No answer. So no
answer.
no point for the first one. Irma.
I said courage.
Courage.
Oh, I like that.
Courage.
What the fuck is that courage?
Melinda.
I don't have anything for the first one.
Melinda,
I like
no
crack.
answer as well.
Crack's the best answer right there.
Jose. What answer you got?
I said cookies.
Cookies. Okay. All right. So let's see your second one. Wendy, what word did you get?
I have nothing for the second one.
No answer for the second one. Lavar.
I don't know workout equipment, so I didn't put anything down either.
No answer for the second one either.
Yeah, I didn't even get crack on that one. Come on, Tavar.
Shanny.
I had cardio pants.
Cardio pants. Ty.
Cables.
Guillermo.
I said climber.
Climber. That's a good one. Belinda.
I didn't get anything for that one.
No answer for Belinda as well. Jose.
No answer for that one.
No answer to that one as well. Okay, Wendy, your third answer, please.
I have nothing for my third answer.
No answer for your third one. Barb,
No answer.
no answer for that one as well. Shanny,
I put a Carmen colored fez.
Carmen colored vest or what?
Yes.
Vest.
Fez.
Like the one Aladdin wears.
Oh, got it. Okay,
I'll give you world.
Okay, Ty.
A colorful baseball cap.
Colorful baseball cap. Okay, Guillermo.
Captain's hat.
Captain's hat.
Yeah, Daddy.
Belinda.
Cowboy hat. A cowboy hat.
Cowboy hat. Okay.
Yeehaw, Jose.
Jose, what'd you get?
I just wrote cap.
You just wrote cap. I mean, technically, Ty put in a baseball cap and cap, so technically, Ty and Jose got the point on that one.
Well, she did say colorful.
Yeah, Ty gets 1 point, Shanny gets 2, Guillermo gets 1.
Wendy, number 4. What do you got?
Cheerleading.
Cheerleading.
Believe it or not, I did teach that. I had some Christian cheerleaders at one
Okay.
time.
Things Belinda would teach at her Sunday school. Tavar,
Cheerleading.
what'd you get? Yep, Tavar, what'd you get?
Trying to got nothing.
Tavar got no answer on that one as well. Shanny.
Commandments.
Commandments?
And
Commandments.
The commandments. The 10 commandments.
Commandments. Got it. Ty.
I said Christ.
Christ. Guillermo.
I said cities.
Cities?
Yeah.
Okay, cities. Belinda.
Creation.
Creation. Jose.
Children's songs.
Children's songs.
You could say children's choir, double point.
I know, right?
Items on Shanny's new apartment wish list. Wendy.
I said camera.
Tavar.
Panicked. I was like,
No answer again.
You got crack, but you couldn't get anything else.
Shanny.
Oh, I put cup holders.
Cup holders. Ty.
The Shay's Lounge.
Shay.
It's CH is how you spell it.
Shay's Lounge. Okay. Guillermo.
Cooking pans.
Belinda.
Clothes rack.
Clothes rack. Jose.
A chandelier.
Chandelier. That's nice. Lar, you need to get on the board, bud. Next question. Makeup supplies in Tamar's drag bag. Come on, Tamar. Wendy, what do you got?
Coconut cream.
Coconut cream. Tamar.
contour.
Contour. Shanny.
Concealer.
Concealer. Ty.
I didn't actually put this, but crack pipe.
What's your real answer, Ty?
I don't have one. I don't have
No
one.
answer, Ty. Guillermo.
Collagen protein.
Collagen protein?
Yeah.
Okay, collagen and protein. Belinda.
Cream.
Cream. Okay, so technically Wendy got the 2. Well, Wendy, you missed the 1 point because you got coconut cream, but because Belinda put in cream, that cancels both you out, so no point for that one. Jose.
No answer on that one.
No
Wait,
answer.
does Wendy not get coconut?
She gets coconut. She just
She
doesn't
gets
get
coconut
cream.
because you put 2 words with a C.
Yeah.
Next one. Last question for this round. Phrase Wendy would say to her son. Wendy.
I said crazy boy.
Crazy boy. Tavar.
Like right now.
Crazy bitches.
Crazy bitches. So no answer. No answer for Wendy and Tavar. That's a match. Shani.
Nothing.
No answer on that one. Ty.
Nothing.
No answer as well. Guillermo.
Come on, let's go.
Come on, let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
Melinda.
Chill out.
Chill out. Jose.
Child, please.
Child, please. Okay.
There's the Big is my favorite.
It's Jay. Stop the screen. I'll just put in the next 7 questions. You have 1 minute to give me 7 answers that matches with the question. That starts with J. Survivors Kristen may have met during a charity event. Wendy. Which survivor with the letter J has Kristen met at a survivor event?
I said Jesse James.
Oh, no point for that one. I still put it down to anyways. No points. Because that's not a survivor. Tamar.
I said Joyful Joe.
Joyful Joe. Okay. Joyful Joe. We'll count for Joe for that. Shani.
Nothing.
No answer for Shani. Ty.
I said Joe.
Joe, no point for that. Guillermo.
Jatia.
Wait, there is
Tia.
a Joe. There is a Joe, though.
Yeah, but they said at the
Yeah,
same
but Tamar said Joe.
Oh, okay, I got it. Sorry.
So Jatia with a point. Melinda.
Jeremy Collins.
Jeremy Collins.
Darcy's man.
Jose.
I said Jeffro.
Jeff. Okay, no. Okay, next question. Pickup lines Jester would use. Wendy. Let's start with the letter J.
Just in case.
Just in case. Somar.
Back me up.
Jack me up.
I thought you said jack me off.
That also could be one. Shani.
Oh, just look at you, Josh.
Okay, just look at you. Unfortunately, Wendy also put just, which cuts yours out. No point there. Tie.
I have Josh at the end of mine. That starts with a J.
Okay, we'll count you for the Josh though. Tie.
I don't have it.
No answer for Ty. Guillermo.
Jester's the king.
Jester's the king.
Or the queen.
Doesn't matter. Melinda.
I have Jerk Off Jimmy.
Jerk off Jimmy. Hello. That's 2 answers there. Jose.
I said join me. I'm Jester. I don't know what that
Okay, because you put in Jester, that cancels out Guillermo's answer. But because you put in join me, you still get the point for that.
Okay.
Next question. Things John would cook at a Waffle House. Wendy.
Jelly donuts.
Jelly donuts. Tavar.
Jam and toast.
Jam and toast. Jose banging his hand in his hand. He looks like he has the same answer as Shani.
Jumbo-sized fries.
Jumbo-sized fries. Time.
Juicy hamburgers.
Juicy hamburgers. Guillermo.
Jambalaya.
Jambalaya.
I want to know what if Waffle House he's working at
Melinda.
with jambalaya.
Have juicy jambalaya.
Oh, that cancels out 2 of Belinda's answers, but also took out Ty and Guillermo's answers.
Wow.
Wow. It's crazy how words can easily just match up unexpectedly. Jose.
I had jam and jelly sandwiches.
Okay, so this is what's interesting now because that cancels out Tovar and Wendy's answers. Which means, if we're looking at it this way, only Shani got that point.
That's okay. She's not getting a couple points here soon.
Next question. Like a lot of you guys canceled each other out on this one. Things Katie might do in New York. Wendy, what do you got?
Just dancing.
Just dancing. Tovar.
Jump off a bridge.
Jump.
I love her. Like, I just
Jump off a bridge. Shani.
I have nothing.
No answer for Shani. Ty.
I said jam in the streets.
Jam in the streets. Okay. Because jam was already answered in a previous question, that also got cut out. Jam in the streets. Because remember, it's the same words cannot be used in the same round. Guillermo.
Jaywalking.
Jaywalking. J-A-Y. Belinda.
I have jump rope.
Jump rope. Unfortunately, jump was already said by Tovar, so no point there. Jose.
I said jumping jacks.
Okay. Again, jump. Nope, no point there. So, what we have is...
Wait, no point for jacks?
Oh, sorry. No point for jumping, but yes points for jacks, yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see.
So, in last place, I got a tie with 10 points each for Tovar and Ty. You do not win immunity. I'm sorry, Wendy, you have 7. You're last. Sorry, you're the loser. Then Tovar and Ty. You guys got 10. Then Belinda with 12. Now we have our final 3. Shani, Guillermo, and Jose. Literally 1 point separated all of you. Jose, your third place was 16 points. And then the winner of immunity, Guillermo with 18, just narrowly beating out Shani with 17.
For the third time, Guillermo wins individual immunity.
Just so you guys know, it's my favorite game. I play every weekend. It's categories.
Hey.
Are you serious? You suck.
Yeah, I've never played it
anymore.
All right, Guillermo, once again, congrats. You are safe tonight at Tribal Council. As for the rest of you, after a long time in the desert, somebody's going to get voted up tomorrow night. Grab your stuff, head back, see you guys at Tribal. Congrats.
Congrats, G.
I had the sit-down advantage. I decided not to use it because I was like, well, the perspective is like Guillermo's going to go like on a winning streak, basically, of immunity. But what I don't think Guillermo's understanding is that, you know, number one, he's making a huge target off himself. Let's begin with that. And also, I don't know. It feels like Guillermo's getting to that sort of like trying to always be right and try to always be in control. Like even the challenge was fun. It was really fun. There were a few like things here and there that kind of like were questionable, but honestly, it was a fun challenge. And he ended up winning. He won immunity. And then it became this huge thing afterwards about how it was possibly a tie, but they didn't count something, and people started getting very agitated. I was just like, this is really annoying. So like, I spoke with Belinda prior to the challenge, and she made some really good points that even I was considering, you know, in a moment of like, Guillermo cannot make it to the end. Say that if Guillermo makes it to the end, he wins. Point blank, period. Because he's really done amazing. But also, my perspective is he hasn't done a really good job in terms of jury management. like Kristen is gonna feel very very blindsided by him. Santos is going to feel like, he betrayed him because he's been wanting to get him out. Amy's gonna feel some sort of way, I'm sure. Belinda has that like anger, even though she says she's gonna vote for G if he makes it to the end. There's still that, like, Guillermo doesn't do a really good job, I feel, of sort of keeping sanity in terms of his, like, when people go out, because people are usually mad at him, because he's the one making all these moves. So one can say, well, I should probably take G to the end, because even though he's very strategic and does really well in challenges, people will not vote him because they feel burned by him, But also, that's like, it's super subjective, because it's like the perception of the jury can be completely different. They might think he's doing an amazing job. I don't know. But anyway, I spoke with Belinda prior to the challenge, and, we have spoken about myself, Shani, and Belinda working together and just cruising through, like making it to the finals. I know that in the Alliance of the Final Countdown, I'm possibly number 4. And the main reason why they keep having me is because they know that I'm someone who is to be trusted, because I haven't given them a reason to not trust me, The people that have gone are the people that are being really sketched out. Santos tried to pull a big move, and he was caught, and that's why he's out. Cameron did the same thing. So it's like, it's all about managing. If you're going to make a big move, manage it well. Next vote should be easy, and we should just vote out Wendy. However, I do want to consider the option of making a big move, doing something that the other ones didn't even have the chance to do so, and that is possibly bringing Wendy, Shani, Belinda, and myself, and blindsiding either Tobar or Ty. I know that if Ty is the vote, she will be less, like, say if we vote for Tobar, and then I'm gonna have to deal the next day with Ty being like, how could you do that? You lied to me, blah, 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 blah. Instead of just voting for Ty and just like having her kind of chill out at Ponderosa and like process everything, Because I think G is, I think the key player right now is G. He's not doing a really good job in terms of like, he's making himself such a big threat that even I'm questioning working with him, because it's like, dude, like, if I make it to the end with you, like, say I have a final 2 deal with Guillermo or whatever, if I'm into the finals with you, you're gonna win, It's all, I don't know. It's a lot to process. I feel like tomorrow's gonna be interesting. The conversations that are having. I feel like everyone's gonna want to vote for Wendy, and if that's the consensus, then fine. But I would rather see like what moves can be made, and just make something work. Because if Wendy does have that idol, I could be like, girl, play it. Like, I understand that you probably hate everyone, but like, if I can help out and make your experience a little bit better, then play your idol. Let's do this. Let's make it work. Let's not make this boring. I'm gonna go with that road. Obviously, I know she's having a lot of connection problems, but let's see what happens. I feel like I've rambled a lot in this confession. We'll see.
I need a few minutes before I go to Ponderosa. I hate that I get so emotional over these stupid games.
We will now bring in the members of our jury. Kristen, Amy, who can't attend, Santos, and Cameron voted out at the last tribal council, who cannot attend as well. All right. We are here, final 7. So first things first, Guillermo, you won individual immunity in the categories game. So how does it feel knowing you're guaranteed at least top 6?
Well, I feel better after that revote that happened. But I feel good. It was, like I mentioned before, and I seen that picture, categories was one of my favorite games. So I kind of had a good feeling about it.
Sure. So I had a question for Shani, but she's not here, but that would have been pretty close because she got in second. So Tavar, so how is it knowing that you pretty much were the dead last loser for this challenge, pretty much, but how does it feel knowing that at least you made top 7? What tribal going in, it's gonna get a little bit messy from here on out, or is it gonna be straightforward, simple though?
I think it's gonna be messy throughout anything. I don't know what's gonna happen, what advantages are gonna come out at any time, and you just gotta mentally prepare ourselves for that. But yeah.
Okay, so Belinda, this is potentially the last night. Either this night or at Final 6. Some advantages and some idols can be expired. So how does it feel knowing that advantages and idols are coming near to an end? And at what point does it become strategy, or at what point does it become very strategic?
Well, I think it has for some time now. There's no secret that there is a power grab in the game. And what that means is that when somebody plays an idol, someone can take that idol and play it on who they want to. So let's say that I'm sitting here with an idol. If I played it on myself tonight, somebody's going to steal it anyway. So it's kind of wasteful because I have a feeling it probably expires tonight because my nullifier expired last round. So that's kind of my thought. So if the idol can stay to next round, then yay, then maybe something can be done then. Y'all need to think there's 2 idols left in this game. I'm pretty confident I know who has both those idols. And here's the thing, I'm probably going tonight and it is what it is, but I'm going because someone is scared of me because I'm the only one that seems to want to play my own game and not somebody else's. And it really bothers me that you've got somebody who I adore, Wendy, who is saying, vote me out, I'm ready to go. And y'all gonna let her stay. And I hope she makes it to the end because she's winning if she's sitting at the end that y'all let her do that. And then also, if G is sitting at the end, he definitely wins. And y'all think, oh, he's got bad jury management. No, he don't. He's working it in the DMs. He may make y'all think that nobody likes him. That's not his game. That's not his game. And he's calling the shots. And I can clearly see that. And that's why I'm going tonight. And it is what it is. And it's fine. It's fine. Because when I get voted out, I'm going to make my pretty little parchment for G and my pretty little parchment for Wendy. Because that's the 2 that I will vote for to win this game.
Wow. Jose. Pretty big, compelling speech right there. What's your take on it?
It's fine. I mean, my perception of it, I understand where Belinda's coming from of what seems to be like the general perception of where the game seems to be going. We have Guillermo who's won 3 immunities in a row, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have this alliance that seems to be taking control of the game, and then those are getting picked off one by one. But there's a lot of things that we haven't been taken into consideration. There's advantages. There's conversations that have happened, I mean, I get it where probably her and Wendy are coming from, and it comes from frustration because I get that they want to play the game as well. So I don't know. I really don't have an accurate answer for you to be like, because I don't want to throw them under the bus and say like their feelings don't matter, because they do, and they're totally fine of having that frustration because they want to be here as well. So yeah, it's just complicated.
And can I add this? And I know that, Jose. And to all y'all, play your own game. That's all I'm saying. And I mean, I made it this far. I probably shouldn't have. It is what it is. There's just, and you're exactly right. There's still idols and advantages out there. And I very much took that into consideration on how I voted tonight, or how I'm going to vote tonight. Because I think that's important.
Okay. So, Ty, at one point at this stage of the game, do you have to think for yourself of what is best for your game?
I think you have to think for yourself the entire game. You have to figure out what's best for you the entire game. Who you align with in the beginning, who you start voting out in the beginning, and then in the middle of the game when there's twists and turns. Okay, now how does that affect my game? Now who can I align with? Now who can I start voting out at this point? Then you get to the last round. Okay, now I need to figure out who I'm putting on the jury, who I'm sitting with at the end. The entire game you have to be thinking about what's best for your game and who you're playing with. It doesn't just come into effect down at the end. It starts the day you set foot on this desert, and that's what happens.
All right. So lastly, Wendy, after tribal, you pretty much made it clear that that you wanted to leave. So Zaza, knowing that like maybe tonight could be your wish, or maybe not, and if that's the case, what are you gonna do in that situation if you do get top 6?
I'm just frustrated. I'm tired of trying to pretend to be nice to people that do not want anything to do with me. They don't want to play with me. The most that I get is, hey, good morning, how are you? Hold on one second. Sorry, my son was asking me a question. But it's frustrating because when you try to talk game with people, you just get cold shouldered, and it's just frustrating. It's very frustrating. So yeah, vote me out. I mean, I'm waiting to be picked off. It's either me, Belinda, or Channy in that order. So why not go ahead and just send me on out to jury, because I have a lot to say to jury, and I'm a very persuasive talker.
Okay. So with that being said, the floor is yours for anybody who wants to say any final pleas, maybe throw an advantage or two if they wish. It's up to you guys. Okay. So you guys know the drill. Time will send you guys to the voting booth, and then when we tally the votes in, one of the 7 of you will be the 12th person voted as survivor pandemic in the Sahara Desert and the 5th member of our jury. With that being said, it is time to vote. Ty is the closest to my screen, so you will go first.
Okay, so I'm voting for this person. I think we will talk after the game. We should understand that this is a game. We get really invested and very emotional in this game, so I understand the feeling because I would be in the same boat.
I'll go tally the votes. Anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. First vote out after the tribal council area immediately. Alright, the votes. First vote. Belinda. That's one vote Belinda. Tavar. One vote Belinda, one vote Tavar. Wendy. One vote Belinda, one vote Tavar, one vote Wendy. Belinda. 2 votes Belinda, 1 vote Wendy, 1 vote Tavar. Tavar. We're tied. 2 votes Belinda, 2 votes Tavar, 1 vote Wendy. Belinda. That's 3 votes Belinda, 2 votes Tavar, 1 vote Wendy, 1 vote Wendy. Tavar. We have a tie. Belinda with 3 votes, Tavar with 3 votes. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to re-vote. Belinda and Tavar, you may not vote. Everyone else must re-vote. You can only vote for Belinda or Tavar. Ty, come grab the urn. I'll send you to the breakout room.
This is gonna haunt me for the rest of the game.
I'll read the votes. First vote. Belinda. That's one vote Belinda. Tavar. One vote Belinda, one vote Tavar. Belinda. 2 votes Belinda, 1 vote Tavar. Tavar. It's 2 votes Belinda, 2 votes Tavar, 1 vote left. 12th person voted as Sahara Pandemic in the Sahara Desert, and the 5th member of our jury. Belinda. That's 3, that's enough.
I love you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Belinda.
Bye. Thanks. I'll send you a message to the main chat. I've got a little song for you.
Belinda. I'm not spoken.
Kind of sweet message in my head, like actually nice. Venus congeniality.
Well, wasn't expecting a revote at Final 7. Game taking a turn for a bit. The Georges head back to camp. Congrats, Final 6.